Alright, so kicking it off here, we got some interesting stuff we're going to do today in this video, because eventually you get to the point over here in Darkshore where you kind of get level locked, where there's not a whole lot of options for quests and stuff like that. So we got to start making a move and taking some chances to go into some other areas. But just like everything, we start out doing a bunch of fishing. We got to start getting those leather and cloth built up for making our armor, and of course our bags, because as you see, our bags are just straight full right here. And this is going to be a reoccurring problem in this video, is that the bag space just don't have any, because I can't buy any. I have to craft everything, and the only way I could get them is if they drop. Now over here, this is a death cave over here, but there was a quest that I needed to fill up a file right there in the river for it. So went there and got that, took out the Naga, because eventually you have to go clear them out and get all these cave mushrooms. Now over here, this is one where I really wasn't high level enough, so I cleared out a couple of these guys. This guy came out of nowhere, and as you see, my health starts getting really low right here. I pop a potion, hit a healing spell in there, and then take him out. So after that close call, I decided we're not going to go ahead and try to complete that quest where you got to go to the different buckets over there, get all these nuts and seeds, and then put it all together and kill a boss. We'll come back and do that later. So head back to Darkshore, take the hippogriff over to Teldrassil, and then we're going to go to the bank because I need to just dump a bunch of stuff in there. In this video, there isn't any crafting really done in it, but eventually there will be. But right now, just stocking up everything so we can get enough done for it. Then head back over to Darkshore, start some more questing over there. And as you can see from earlier, from this one right here, we're collecting all these turtle heads for going to turn them in eventually, because those are some just easy quest points for it. And so we're just over here doing all that kind of stuff, nothing really new over it, just standard quest over here. Then from here, heading back over to Teldrassil again. I think at this point, yeah, so I needed to go ahead and upgrade as much as I could for all my bear skills over there, and now I literally have no money. I have 2 silver left, and so now it's going over to Beijing, to Smog City over here, because now I'm at the level where I can start working on getting the my aquatic form, which actually is going to help out a lot since I'll be doing a lot of fishing and stuff like that over there. So the first piece is way down in the middle of the Beijing lake down there. You just go down over there, get that piece, and then after that you gotta go talk to the deer guy, the centaur looking dude. Yeah, that guy right there. Talk to him, then get another quest over here to complete it. And then the other piece you have to get is over in Westfall, way out in the ocean over there. So eventually we will head over there, but right now we're back in Darkshore. We're just seeing what we can fish up for the loot, again stockpiling everything that we need for eventually the crafting that we're going to have to start doing. Then so then for the first piece that we need is actually over here in Darkshore, just off the coast over here. And you have to kill some of those threshers right there. And once you do that, then you see the little box right there. So you just go pick up that piece, and now you have the first piece of the 2 pieces you need to put together, because the other one that was over in the Moonglade Lake was just complete the intro quest to it. So at the Tower of Athenex, these guys are usually kind of a pain in the butt. So you can see they put a debuff on you where there's like a 30% chance when you hit them they receive some of their health back, but luckily I'm pretty over leveled for it, so it's no big deal. We're just tuning them up really easy. You have to get these 4 pieces of cloth or parchment or something like that, and then once you get all 4 of those, you just go hand them back in. Then there's another quest you have to do that takes you back to Astronar, so it's kind of a long quest chain to complete everything for it. And then right here, something happens. I just get stuck in running man mode, and so for the rest of this video, for the most part, or for a good portion of it, my guy he just keeps on moving for no reason when he's standing still sometimes. But head back over to Darkshore. Decided we're going to take a boat over to Menethil Harbor. So, you know, getting on the boat is no problem at all, but I fall off the dock and there's the boat. So swim back over, try it again. Then you can see over there I just missed it. Boat took off, so now I have to wait for it to reappear again. So the hardest part of this game is stopping your character, but I'm able to conquer that. And then I stop on a dime, get on the boat, and then we head on over to Menethil Harbor, because now we are going to do the trek over to Westfall. There's two different ways you really can do it. Probably the most known way is you go through what is it, the Dungaz Gauntlet, or whatever it's called over there. For it, there's a couple monsters over there that are like level 20s and stuff like that, but for the most part it's not too hard. This one is, you don't really have the monsters, but the only thing you have to worry about is your fatigue right here, and this was the only area right here where it started getting real shady. So I decided to turn around and get back to where some land was, so I could refill my bar, because once your fatigue goes all the way, then you pretty much just start drowning extremely fast for it. So I decided I was going to go up as much land as I could to decide to take away from the fatigue, and worked out just fine. You see the fatigue bar starts hitting right away, but then eventually you get close enough to the land and it goes away again. So I'm not sure exactly how it works. It's just certain areas that I guess the game didn't rate you close enough to land, but for the most part, when I could, I would just walk on land, just so I don't have to worry about it. Then finally, you can see it goes over to Westfall. So now I'm in the Westfall map over here, and there's the land right here. There's the Murlocs, and fortunately for me, I'm pretty over leveled right there, so I can just bypass all of them. It's no big deal at all. So now the goal is to go get the first flight path over there in Westfall, then start collecting all the quests, because it's a pretty good leveling zone for just, you know, all the alliance over there. So that's all we're doing right now, just getting the quest and start killing a bunch of mobs over here. Then up to Sentinel Hill, getting more quest over here. Eventually I set my Hearthstone over there to the end, just below it. And then of course, one of the most important things that I need to do over here was get the first flight path. Even though it's not connecting anything, I'll be able to get my next one over in Stormwind. So then just killing the old Defias bandits over here, since this is where Dead Mines is. It's such a good dungeon over here. And then the Harvesters, go over in the killing fields, kill all these guys. You gotta kill 20 of them for one of these quests. There's a couple quests and stuff you have to kill them for different things. So just keep on killing Defias bandits, which is another quest line as well. And then eventually picking up these oats, because for old Blanchy, that's one of the quests you have over there. And then the gnolls, you got to go kill a bunch of these guys as well, and they're all easy just for the intro starter quest for it, but it's great experience that you get for them. Then I find my first floating wreckage over here, so just start fishing that. But as you can see, my bag is completely full, so now I'm starting to have to play bag inventory simulator and throwing stuff away that isn't important. So it's going to be real important here eventually for me to get some extra bags. Now, going for the second medallion that you have to get your water form, it's way out there out in Westfall. So there's a little clam right there which gets you your oxygen back, and no big deal. You go pick it up, and now you have both of them. So eventually, not in this video, but I go back over to Moonglade, turn it in, and to get my aquatic form. So now heading back over into where where Stormwind is over here. But first, before I go there, you have to go do what every young man loves to do, and that's go tune up Hogger. Now Hogger is a big killer as well, especially for hardcore if you're not over level. So a lot of people go do it in groups, but since I'm not doing groups, I have to do it by myself. So I pre-buff myself, healing, there's my target, just start tuning him up. And with the bear form, since I'm way over leveled for it, it was extremely easy. Killed him, picked it up, then I go turn it in, throw away the loot I get from it, and that's that. Here you see these guys, they're obviously going to go do them, but now they got to wait on the respawn timer since I just killed them before they got to them. Now go over to nice little cozy town of Goldshire, and here just picking up quests and then also turning some quests in for it before I head up to Stormwind. And here we are, big, beautiful Stormwind with the awesome music. So we go in there, and then the most important thing that we're doing when we're here right now is going to pick up the flight point. So now we'll have the flight point between here and Westfall set up. And then for the rest of this is me just running around town. Not a lot going on for the rest of this video. Just getting some minor things done. But that's going to wrap it up, and I'll see y'all again soon.
myself in the depths. Feel the pressure in the chest, no rest. Only pressure in the chest, no rest. Only quest, put the land to the test. Put the land to the test. Hardcore solo, no hero to save. Hardcore solo, no hero to save. Digging my home in a watery grave. Strangle dripping, I'm slipping, I'm tipping into the static, the void is now gripping. Purge every green that wasn't found in the sink. Standing on the edge, don't blink, don't think. Standing on the edge, don't blink, don't think. Trip and flow heavy like the lead on the line. This aquatic obsession is strictly just mine. The abyss is a god and I'm feeding the deep, while the world on the land is falling asleep. Hook, line, ain't in its sink, or I'm one with the soul. Every drop, every purge is my own only fault. Strangle, strangle, it's all that I crave. Hardcore life in a cold watery grave. Cutting through the static like a ritual knife. Naga in the current, yeah the current is a curse. Purging all the loot from the back of the hearse. Oil on my hands from the fish that I burned. Oil on my hands from the fish that I burn. Alchemy is the only lesson I learned. Merlick is screaming, he's touching the bank. Dive in the water, his heart's in the bank. Merlick is screaming, he's touching the bank. Dive in the water, his heartbeat just sank. Feet must be wet, all the loot is all banned. I don't need a single thing from the land. Big crush static in the back of my brain. Hardcore nothing, I'm loving the pain. The abyss is a god and I'm feeding the deep, while the world on the land is falling asleep. Or I'm one with the soul, every drop, every purge is my own only fault. Strangle, strangle, it's all that I crave. Hardcore life in a cold watery grave. Cutting through the static like a ritual knife. Cutting through the static like a ritual knife. In the dark, in the deep, secrets that the currents keep. Level 60, death is near. Wash away the human fear. Purge the land, purge the fear.